Rick Perry and his wife Anita Perry apparently like to travel, and what happens during that travel is they don't like to pay for it. So the two things that they do is, for the travel expenses, they basically have their donors pick up the tab, and later they do them favors, which I'll show you in a little bit. But first, I want to handle the second part of what they do. They have security expenses because they're the governor of Texas. Security comes with them. And they say, well, that's okay because we had to do all this travel for the great state of Texas. So let's show you the travel that Anita Perry just had to do for the state of Texas. She went to Amsterdam, Madrid, New York, and the Bahamas. The Bahamas is also very, very lovely. In fact, they went to the Bahamas together. When asked, my God, you spent all this state money to go to all these places, her spokespeople said, no, all those trips were for economic development. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know you were developing Texas economically by going to Madrid and by going to the Bahamas. But for the Bahamas, they had an even better excuse. They went together, again, paid for by a donor, but the security Texas had to pick up. But it's okay because while they were there, apparently they were pursuing, quote, politically viable educational policy. I didn't know that the education policy of the Bahamas was that good. And apparently they spent a great majority of their time, according to other Republicans who were with them, scuba diving. Apparently, hey, maybe it was a school of fish that they were getting educational policy from. Now, when you go to Rick Perry, he also did a lot of traveling, and it was mainly for his book, Fed Up. He was doing a book tour. So since he's doing a book tour, it would make sense for him to pick up the tab, right? Wrong again, Bob. No, of course, Texas should pick up the tab. Where did he go? He went to New York, Washington, California, and Vegas, baby, Vegas. All right, he's having fun. I'm sorry, it's not fun. His spokesperson says that, quote, he's the governor of Texas 100% of the time. So no matter where he goes and no matter how many books he sells, it's all okay because he's the governor of Texas and he's doing state work. Well, you know what's even better? One of his donors took him to a Texas A&M football game. And he gets taken to the Spurs games, et cetera, all the time. Like I said, he does favors for those guys later. When they asked him about that, they said, what were you doing state business at the Texas A&M football game? He said it was, quote, a campaign event. Really? Okay. That sounds like a fun campaign event where apparently you go and you sit there and you watch the game and then you go home. Well, you had a fun campaign.